Yep, this is called Back to Eden. For those of you who are wondering what I started to grow this year, here's a little sample. Here we have my mint plant, which is good for tea. So this is not a mint plant on the ground. And here we have a beautiful basil plant growing. It's looking nice, getting ready. Can't wait to eat that. And over here we have our gigantic tomatoes, and these tomatoes should be ready pretty soon. Let me go inside a little closer to take a look to see what's inside. Yep, I see some tomatoes in here, one tomato there, and there's another tomato hiding underneath somewhere. Here it is. And as we continue, you'll see I have hibiscus. Hibiscus is good for tea also. You take the leaves and you can make salad with the hibiscus leaves if you want to, and the leaves you can make hibiscus tea if you want to. And over here, here's another hibiscus plant, and Swiss chard. Swiss chard just started out right now. Not quite there yet, but can't wait to get into those bad boys. Then over here we have our lemon and limes, which should be ready for next year, but they started out inside in the winter time, and as you can see, they're progressing really nice. And over here now we come up to the big boys. Here's a callaloo, our callaloo plants. Callaloo, this is our second crop for the year in this particular container, and it's growing really nicely. And right in the middle over here again, we have a lemon plant that's progressing really nice. Then over here, as you can see, there was another callaloo, and this morning we actually blazed off a couple of leaves, and that was a really nice eating this morning. And over here we have on the ground the tree of life coming back to life, because at one point I thought they were not going to make it, but somehow they make it through the winter time, and by putting them outside they have produced these two beautiful plants here coming up. So that's the tree of life. And yeah, by the way, it's a fascinating story about the tree of life. It's actually the leaf right here. This leaf here, you can take it and plant it, and it will actually grow and spread roots. That's the tree of life. Coming over here now, we have some other tomatoes over here. These are our cherry tomatoes, and these cherry tomatoes are looking very good. As you can see, there's blossoms all over the place, so I'm expecting a whole abundance of fruits from this particular tomato tree. Again, nature at its best. There's nothing better than nature producing nutrients for the body. Over here now, I have my oregano plants. The oregano plants, you know, those of you who knows about the oregano, make very good oil. You can toss that in your salads and blend it up, or you can actually make your oregano oils out of it. Then over here we have a miniature cherry tomatoes, and they're actually starting to bloom right now. And over here I have some lavender plants, and we can make lavender oil out of that. And over here we have a little mint plant waiting to be planted. As you can see, there's a pepper plant, and these peppers here are starting to bloom. Some peppers right here. I think these are green peppers, hot green peppers, as a matter of fact. And then I got my bad boys over here, my jalapenos. Yeah, these jalapenos, they never disappoint me. Every time I grow them, I started growing them from last year, and these are the same jalapenos that keep on rebirthing from the seeds. Over here, I decided to try a different type of thyme this year. These are Italian thyme. See? Italian thyme makes the food taste really nice. gives it a good flavor. And over here I have another set of peppers. These peppers here I'm experimenting with. I don't know the variety of this particular pepper plant, but I'm just waiting for the peppers to start budding. Over here, there's a squash. We just started that probably about maybe 3 weeks ago, and it's starting to bloom. It's starting to come up already so fast. Over here, there's another set of peppers, and over here we have rosemary. My rosemary is starting to look pretty good. At one point I wasn't too sure, but they made it like everything else. Nature at its best. Here's another type of tomato plant, and this tomato plant, believe it or not, was dying. Another person had it, and I told him to give it to us. It was actually Charles' sister. It was dying. She gave it to us, and we somehow got it to be growing. So can't wait for her to come over to see the plant that she had that was dying, but we got it growing. Over here, here's another set of peppers. I'm not too sure about the name of the peppers, but these peppers are starting to bloom too. Now I'm gonna go a little further over here. Here's another plant. This is a squash plant. This started probably about 3 weeks ago. Now it's starting to rise up, and this is going to be a good squash plant. Can't wait to eat it. And over here, one of my favorite plants is the parsley. Parsley, as you know, is good for lots of different things. It's good when you take the parsley, you squeeze the juice, and you can put it all over your body, and the mosquitoes would not bug you. Trust me on that. It works. And parsley is good for, you know, it's an antioxidant. It's good for bad breath, things like that. It's perfect for that kind of thing. Now over here we have okras. Now as you can see, this is an unusual type of okra. This is a red okra. I know everyone is accustomed to seeing over here the green okra. See the green okra? These are the green okras, but yes, believe it or not, I have growing red okras, and you can see they're starting to bud. So I can't wait for these to start reproducing. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep the seeds and start a red okra distribution. Here it is right there. And over here we have another lavender plant. Lavender is another nice plant. The scent that it gives off when it starts to buzz, it chases all the bugs away, keeps the bugs away. Then we have mint, another variety of mint over here. Up here we have strawberries, and these are miniaturized strawberries. See, miniaturized strawberries that are actually growing. So that's it right there. And over here we have another variety of a tomato plant. And this tomato plant, as you can see, it has lots of tomatoes ready to bud. See that? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Tomatoes galore. Tomatoes galore all over the place. Look at this. Look at this. Look, tomatoes. Tomatoes. Wherever you look, you see tomatoes. Tomatoes all over the place. This is probably one of the best tomato plants that I have so far in the garden. There's an abundance of tomatoes here. Tomatoes. And last but not least, I'm going to show you Scotch bonnet pepper. And here's the Scotch bonnet pepper. Scotch bonnet pepper just edging, waiting to come up. And when they come up, can't wait to have my Scotch bonnet pepper and some nice salad, nice food. So there it is. Here's the garden. Give you a shot. There's a shot. Here we go. Again. call it Garden of Eden right here. Garden of Eden. See? Never stop. See? Grow your own food. You can grow your own food in pots, man. No excuse. There's no excuse. Look. Look at this. Look, abundance. I can do it. You can do it. Anybody can do it. People, start growing your own food. Be responsible for yourself. Look. See? Really look. This food. Look. Look. Behind the bush. Behind the bush. This right here. This grapes. Can't wait for that to start. You do some grapes. See that? Look. Look at this. Okay, that's it. I'm out.